So congratulations to all the Extra Style Song Contest winners, of which I'm very pleased to be a member of the group. I had promised I would give a little background on how In a Latin Mood was put together, and so here we go. It starts out by looking at the available styles that were part of the package. I came upon Electro Bossa Soul and immediately liked what I was hearing in this song. The rhythm grabbed me. The electric guitar solo is going to be featured in this, I just know it, so went with this one. First thing I had to work on was the chord arrangement. I wanted something in a minor key. I'm going to take all the tracks, I'm going to move them over to Reaper, where I'm going to work on the production and arrangement of this. I can tell you that I did take that guitar solo and bring it into Real Band and ran that multi-tracks thing. Did a bunch of selections trying to get that soloing guitar to do just what I wanted it to do. So let's move this whole thing over into Reaper now. So we're over in Reaper now. I've brought all the Band in a Box tracks over, including the MIDI track for the chord arrangement. I'm going to use that chord arrangement track to drive a number of the plugins that I have, including Kontakt and Easy Keys. I've broken it up here with, there's our count in, which is at vocal 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass I brought over from Band in a Box, and I'm not real critical of basses at all. I'd like to in the future get more into just sounds for basses, but what I'm going to do for the bass is I take it as it comes, and I just make sure that I've set everything back in time so that we get a nice introduction. I'm going to pan things to the left, I'm going to pan them to the right, so we get a nice lead into this song. That was one of the things I liked about this song. We'll spend a minute just talking about the drums. Band in a Box provided the drums that came in the style was this percussion style. If we just listen to that, it's kind of just a beat. Didn't work for me at all, so I'm going to change that out. I brought over in some other styles that Band in a Box provides, kind of a bossa, more Latin style. Didn't have enough for me either. I was looking for something much more aggressive, much more Latin rhythm to it. So I ended up going with a Jamsticks rendition of this. And Jamsticks really comes on strong when it comes to percussion like this. So if we see if we can solo that. I really like these different percussion instruments that Jamstick is going to bring to the party here. And kind of told Jamsticks just kind of go wild with it. And maybe a little too much, some folks may say, but it worked for me. I like what Jamstick was doing here. I want to talk next about the acoustic guitar, the strumming rhythm that's going on in this song, because I think it's one of the highlights of the song and really helps make it move. It's coming from a plugin called Strummed Acoustic from Kontakt. It's a MIDI application, so the sounds are actually coming from the MIDI file that I transferred out of Band in a Box. That's what's driving this thing. And you can put these little plugs in here, these programmed key changes, so that we go from one song strumming to another song strumming here. So I just went from one Latin Lover B to Latin Lover A. It switches back and forth, has a muted sound on it. And here's another example when it makes a change now. Strum pattern changes. So Strummed Acoustic, I'm using this more and more. I really like this thing, and yeah, I recommend this to anybody who's looking for these kinds of sounds. Next, we've got the soloist track, which is purely the brilliance of Band in a Box and the real tracks. Can't tell you exactly how much listening I did. I think these solos just popped out, and I just put them in there and ran with them. Just a perfect fit, perfect feel. and from a country guitarist, I think, too. But nevertheless, he did a heck of a job on these. Had to go with them as they were. And of course, last but not least are the pianos. So I love pianos. I love pianos. I love guitars. I love drums. I got them all in this mix. I was real happy with it. The piano's first track here that I'm utilizing has a melody type track that fits very nicely with the real track. Is right out of Band in a Box. And again, I don't listen a whole lot to them. I kind of listen a couple times over in Band in a Box, and then when I hear something nice, I bring it over. I joined that, as I like to do, with Easy Keys. I love the piano of Easy Keys. I actually, for this project, went out and bought the Latin styles that come along. Easy Keys got all these modules that's a little different model than Band in a Box. They sell you the program, and then you have to buy all the add-ons. They don't give you an option for everything. So nevertheless, I bought Latin keys thinking I might win this contest and maybe it'll help pay for them. They go on sale for about $24, something like that. And you get a selection of different feels, starts, stops, endings, variations. Here you notice these are the chords that come directly out of Band in a Box. I just copy and paste them right over here into this. And instead of soloing the tracks, I'll exit this this little review with the song playing. The pianos all just mix in. I just do it by ear. I listen to when I want and what I want playing. So in the role of the producer. So while it's my objective to always have more of me in my music, there's not much of me in this, at least as a musician. But as a producer and arranger, I had a ball with this. And I was very glad to participate and very glad to be a winner. So thank you all very much, and hopefully you enjoyed this.